Hi crafters, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you the card that I created for Craft Roulette episode number 241. So let's just bring in the card and we'll go through it one by one on the parameters, and then I'll show you the products that I used. So here is my card. So the first thing, the project had to be a Z-fold card. So here is my Z-fold card. So there we go. Got that one done. The colors had to be Scarecrow. Well, as you can see on the screen now, here's the color palette that I found to pull out the colors that I wanted to use for my card as far as Scarecrow was concerned. So as you can see, most of the colors are in the browns and reds and that. And I also thought about when I've seen scarecrows with, plaid shirts on. So that's why I really liked this paper. So the paper is from this paper pack here that's called Night Before Christmas. And I've used these first two designs out of this paper pack. And this is a real fun paper pack. It's different. It's, it has some traditional colors, but then it's just a different paper pack as far as I'm concerned. But I hadn't used it so in a while. I've used a little bit out of it, but I was able to use more of that today. Okay, so then the element had to be bake. Well, there's some baked cookies in that paper. So we've got that taken care of. And then the random had to be Crinkle Inkle. So what I did is I took some wax paper, and I just tore off a piece of wax paper, crumpled it up, and then I brought in some acrylic paint, and I wanted to go a little more on this creamy color and not so much white, because I was trying to, if you noticed in the designer paper, it looks like they crinkled inkled on that paper. So I was trying to pull that out into my focal point here. So once I got some of that acrylic paint, I put it on one of my acrylic blocks, and I just crumpled up my wax paper and dipped it in, and then went and I did it on a bigger piece of crumb cake, because that's the color that's in the paper. And so then I just die cut the circle out using my stylish shapes. And if you look closely, the focal point is a little more lighter than the paper, but I think that's fine because the focal point is bigger, and so I really like the way that turned out. So then I took this Cup of Christmas bundle, and in here is some dies. So I went ahead and die cut the cup out with this designer paper, the plaid looking one, and also the very vanilla. And then I just cut the handle off and then paper pierce that onto my cup there. And then I wanted to bring in a little bit of that because my card base is baked brown sugar, which when I was thinking of the element bake, I thought, well, baked brown sugar is going to be perfect. So that's what my card base is. And I went ahead and stamped one of the little foliage images in this set on some Very Vanilla, and then I used that same die cut for the cup and just die cut out that top portion and then cut it off straight at the bottom and adhered it to the top of the cup. And then I stamped the poinsettia from that on Very Vanilla, and I stamped it with the color of red that's in here. So we've got Poppy Parade and Cherry Cobbler, but I went with the Poppy Parade. And when I wanted to add a little wink of Stella, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you that, but there is wink of Stella on the poinsettia there. But because it's on top of that ink, it kind of pulled in a little bit of color from the ink, which I wish I could really show it to you, but it's maybe there you could see a little bit, but that way it makes it look like a variegated poinsettia, which I like. So that's what I did there. Now, as far as I wanted some cream on the top of my coffee cup, but of course the set that I used didn't have that, so I had to go out and get my Coffee Cafe, and in here is a die that goes with this stamp. So I went ahead and stamped that in the crumb cake, because that's the color, again, of this designer paper. And then I die cut that and put that behind my coffee cup there. And then I wanted a little something extra here, so just on a little piece of scrap from this paper, I die cut out the bow that was in the cup of Christmas and put that right there on the handle and put a little pearl right there in the center. And that just came from, I still have this old wheel that has a bunch of embellishments. I just used that there. Then on the in the center of that flower, I just did a little bit of dotting with I did the Cherry Cobbler, since the poinsettia itself is Poppy Parade. So I didn't color it in completely because I thought it would look like a big old blob and you wouldn't be able to distinguish the little circles in there. So that's why I just put a little bit and left a little bit of that Very Vanilla around the outside. And then on the inside, I just did my sentiment from this set again, sending you a cup of cheer, and I stamped that in the same color as my card base, which is baked brown sugar. So I thought it came out really cute. And I would have never even thought to make this, but that's what I love about the parameters, is it kind of challenges me to make something that I wouldn't normally make. But I do really like the Crinkle Inkle there that I did with the acrylic paint in the background there behind my cup. I think it turned out really cute. Okay, well, there we go. There is my card for Craft Roulette episode number 241. I hope you enjoyed this card and this video, and if you did, you can show me your joy by giving this video a thumbs up. Okay, well, until my next video, have fun crafting, everyone, and remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.